make a sound, although you're dying to. I may not understand just why.
Look at the view right here. Are you seeing this? Are you looking? Are you looking at your phone or are you looking at the outside?
The sun is shining now. It's breaking through the clouds.
I want you to take a look out the window. I want you to take an eye photo.
An eye photo. Okay.
You know how to do that, right? You just use your eyes. Blink. They're right up there, right in front of your face. You can't miss them.
You're ridiculous.
Kick off your shoes and walk with me a while.
My goodness. I love it up here, right? You know you do.
I see it in your grin. There are better days than those you're standing in.
My gosh, this was a fantastic idea. Whose idea was this to come camping? Lane, was that you?
Yours. It was yours. You're the genius.
Is that me? That's a good idea. Probably me.
You are a nerd.
Shining now. It's breaking through the clouds. You'll show the world your smile. With your eyes to the sky. With your eyes to the.
Are you seeing all this? Do you need to trade spots with your mom? She looks like she's really enjoying this view. Maybe leave her alone. All right, Lainey, what big party are you missing out on this weekend?
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just the Battle of the Bands, something that I've been waiting for probably for the entire summer.
Trick question. Sorry, honey. I thought you would have seen that coming. When you're with the ones you love, you're never missing out because you're exactly
where you're supposed to be with the ones you're supposed to be with?
How did you know I was going to say that?
Okay, Dad, I get it.
What am I thinking now? A cheeseburger, wrong.
Okay, but are we supposed to listen to smooth jazz the entire time?
Here, I'll turn it off. Oh, it's only stuck on turning up.
Stop it.
Here I'm overwhelmed with joy and jazz.
Yeah, sweet jazz.
It's happening to you, isn't it? Look at your mom. It's taking her to a happy place.
Oh.
My dad always was quite the believer, and he wasn't afraid to let people know. Don't get me wrong, he wasn't in your face about it like those crazies with the homemade signs, but somehow people could tell. They sensed a strength in him that they couldn't put a finger on. Friends that were struggling or questioning were just drawn to him. He didn't take them to church, though. He'd take them camping.
Oh, yeah.
He believed that there was no crisis of faith that couldn't be cured by a week up in God's country. He did his best to make me a believer, too.
So,
It's not like I'm a militant atheist or that I hate nature or anything, but spending every first weekend of every month in the woods with my parents wasn't exactly my idea of living the teenage dream.
Honey, I can't keep up with you. You're going too fast.
oh, sorry. Forget about the fun-sized legs. How about a toddler pace? Does that work for you?
Never heard you complain about my legs before.
Mom, stop. To be on a boat today, I don't want to be sick.
Sorry, honey. We should save that kind of talk for the love tent.
Dad, you guys are being so gross right now.
Oh, sorry. Would you prefer Love Shack? Yeah, I think she likes that. Oh.
Dad, I need to finish that.
I'm sure I won't hurt to keep Tyson in suspense. You know the rules, Laney. Out here we unplug. Recharge.
Whatever. Can't believe you still wear a fanny pack. It's actually really embarrassing.
What are you talking about? These are cool again. All the hippers are wearing them.
They're called hipsters, Dad, and I promise you're not one of them.
So is Tyson a hipster?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay. I'm not going to always be here to do this for you. You'll do it on your own one day. Not today. All right. Yeah. We are free. We are free. Free from the shackles of society.
Took the
safety rule number 1.
Yeah?
Okay? Don't ever do this with a boat full of people. All
But
right?
it never did arrive. So I'll keep moving. There's a part misplaced, losing color from my face, but goes to space. My name, its weight, drags my body through the way.
He was right. Nothing I could have been doing was ever as important as that time we spent together. If only I could have learned that lesson a bit sooner.
And as my world came down.
We had 7 months from when they found the tumor until we had to say goodbye. The most beautiful and yet most painful months of my life. Nothing can prepare you for that. There's no way to know how or what you're supposed to do or feel. You're just lost. But throughout all the pain and the confusion, he never wavered. He never doubted his faith. He left this world confident that his cancer, his death, was all a part of a bigger plan. I wish I could say the same.
I want to thank everyone for coming to our rehearsal dinner. If you're still hungry, grab seconds. Harold's paying for it.
Tristan Samuelson was your typical Mormon guy, whatever that meant.
I'll never forget the moment that this amazing woman was catapulted into my life.
She met him in a support group for people who had lost a spouse to
God put us
cancer.
in each other's paths when our walls were down.
She was supposed to get help, not get married.
So that I could see this incredible person right in front of me, the woman I want to have by my side from here on out, starting tomorrow at 1 p.m. sharp. That doesn't mean 1:15, Gary. We will start without you. So, with that, let's raise our champagne glasses, or our sparkling water glasses if you're with the Samuelson clan.
All I could think about was how my dad would feel, knowing how fast she was just moving on.
You shouldn't be drinking that. Champagne has up to a 20% alcohol level.
Well, I'm not Mormon, so...
Doesn't matter what religion you are, you're only 16. Underage drinking is a misdemeanor, punishable with fines up to $1,000, 6 months imprisonment.
And who says I'm not 21?
My uncle.
Who's your uncle?
The really smiley guy who's about to marry your mom. So what did my Uncle Tristan tell you about me?
He actually didn't mention you. But don't feel bad, I've only known him for like 2 months.
Actually been 7 months, 2 weeks, and just over 4 days, but I appreciate the hyperbole.
You seem to know a lot about me. What's your story?
I'm Phoebe Valentine, and this is my dog, Roxy.
I didn't know you could bring a dog to a rehearsal dinner.
Oh, Roxy's a service animal, so she's allowed anywhere. Aren't you, Roxy? Yes, you are.
She's so tiny, what kind of service could she possibly do?
I have something called anxiety. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I have.
It's a very general term, but I have lots of different manifestations of anxiety, so it makes it easier to keep under one umbrella.
You can just take her wherever you want to.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Has its peaks and valleys. I mean, the entire 7th grade thinks I'm crazy, but I gotta bring my dog to social studies, so what are you gonna do?
You know, I don't blame you for hiding out in here. These people give me anxiety too.
Oh no, I love all these people, actually. I came in here in case there's an earthquake.
You're kidding, right?
I wish I was, but there's been a spike in tectonic activity. Lately, and I doubt building this old has been retrofit to seismic code. If the big one hits, this closet is the safest place to be in the entire building. Everyone else will be crushed like grapes.
Good to know.
Phoebe, can you come and join us? Oh, hi. I didn't know you were in here.
Oh, hi, Mom. This is Lane, my new cousin, kind of. Well, almost my new kind of cousin. After tomorrow.
I'm Holly. Tristan is my brother.
Hi.
Your mom is so amazing. We've been dying to get to know you, too.
Thank you.
Phoebe, can you come and get some dessert? Because we're going to go pretty soon.
I doubt I could enjoy dessert, knowing the ceiling could cave in on us at any moment.
It's creme brulee.
I'll risk it.
Thanks for being so sweet to her and talking to her, and
She did all the talking.
well, I hope you can get used to it because there's going to be a lot of it for the next 3 weeks.
What do you mean?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning, Lane. If you're gonna blow off your curfew, you could at least tell me where you were.
I forgot.
You forgot?
Kind of like how you forgot to tell me you were going to ship me off with a bunch of strangers for 3 weeks.
We meant to tell you about it sooner, but things just got crazy, and we just finalized everything with Holly today. I'm sorry.
We thought it would be a great opportunity to get to know your new cuz.
She's not my cuz. And I'm not spending my whole summer with these people that I don't even know. Well, you two go cruise the Mediterranean for forever.
It's 21 days, Lane.
23, including travel.
Who cares? It's still freaking forever. I mean, who goes on a cruise for that long anyway?
We got a killer Groupon for it.
We know it's a long time, Lane. That's why we thought it would be safer if someone was watching out for you.
Mom, this is insane. I'm 16 years old. I don't need a babysitter. Can I just stay here and take care of myself? Please.
Maybe she's right, babe. Maybe we just...
Sweetie, your mother and I don't feel comfortable with you being here without supervision.
Well, maybe I don't feel comfortable with you marrying my mom.
Look, I know this is hard for you. We're all just trying to figure it out. But I think with patience and if we focus on the good in each other, over time, I think we'll be able to build something together, something new.
Stop trying to fix everything, okay? My dad is gone and you will never fix that.
I think I should go.
Please stay.
I think it's best that I leave. See you tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Mom. So did I ruin everything?
I don't know. He hasn't texted me back yet. He said he loves me, and he's sorry for overstepping his bounds.
You sure he didn't say he hates my bratty guts?
He's not allowed. I birthed those bratty guts. Are you gonna be okay with this?
Yeah. I mean, it's only 3 weeks and I'm gonna have the car, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean with tomorrow. The wedding and Tristan and me.
Honestly, I don't know. It's been really hard.
I know it has, sweetie. Do you think you could just give it your very best?
I promise I'll try. Can I sleep in here tonight?
Duh.
I said I would try. What did that mean? Try to replace the memories of my father with something new? Try to not imagine every day what life would be like if he was still here? But I knew I had to. For her, at least. I didn't cry like I thought I would at the wedding. Something gave me the strength to deal with all the fear I had surrounding that day. I could tell by my mom's smile that she was truly happy, and it felt good. I was actually feeling okay, like somehow I could find the strength to deal with all this. And then she left. and I pretty much lost it. Suddenly, it was real. In my head, it finally clicked. My mom was gone. Taken away by a cheesy Mormon dude with perfect teeth, and I was left at the mercy of strangers. I wanted to run away, but my legs wouldn't listen to me. Everything was disconnected. All I could do was sob like a newborn. And like a newborn, I literally cried myself to sleep. But the last thought that went through my mind before I faded away was one of hope. A hope that somehow, someway, this was all a horrible dream, and it would all go away in the morning when I woke up. I had no such luck.
Here it is. There's a table of contents in the front. It's annotated, and there are footnotes. I know you've only been my counselor for a week, but I feel like I can trust you implicitly. So don't pull any punches. I have no ego attached to this, so whatever you say, I will not be offended. Does anything jump out that doesn't quite work logistically or otherwise? What about doctrinally? Does everything seem sound?
I'm sure it all checks out. It's really good, Carrie. It's almost too good.
I know, right? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. Oh, this is going to be the most uplifting camp these girls have ever been to, thanks to this dynamic duo right here.
More like you and Sister Rockwell. I'm just happy to help. Did you guys work out your little disagreement?
Oh, yes. Nedra and I had an amazing talk, and we really feel like this plan realizes all of her goals as the camp director as well as ours as the Young Women's Presidency. We really came together on this year's Trial of Faith. I think it's going to be our best one yet. Wow.
Good morning. Well, afternoon technically. It's 12:34. You slept just over 14 hours. You're suffering from mild to moderate dehydration. You lost a lot of fluid last night. Here, I brought it back up.
Thanks, but can I actually just get some cereal right now? I'm kind of starving.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Carrie Carrington. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, this is my brother's stepdaughter, Lane. She's staying with us for a few weeks.
Oh, will you be joining us for camp?
Oh, no, she's staying here with Ben.
Oh, you don't want to stay here with boring old Ben. Come with us. The mountains are so beautiful this time of year. The weather's perfect. I mean, wouldn't you rather come along?
I think she'd rather have some cereal.
Of course. But if you change your mind, the offer's still on the table. You didn't tell me you had a non-member staying with you. How exciting. Did I make her feel welcome enough?
Sister Carrington's really nice, but she can be a little intense.
Is she like a nun or something?
Oh no, we call everyone brother or sister in our church. I think that's why some people think we're Amish.
They do?
They think a lot of things.
We have got to get her to come. I'll take care of all the paperwork. It'll be no big deal. I can do it.
Carrie, I'm not gonna push this. She's been through a lot lately, and I don't want to force her into a high-pressure situation like this.
More like highly uplifting and highly entertaining. Camp could be exactly what she needs.
So what's that camp thing she was talking about?
Once every year, all the girls from our church get together and go camping for a week. And they plan it for like a year in advance. This is the first year I'm old enough to go.
You excited?
Okay, all right. I trust you. Oh, but it'd be so great for the Trial of Faith this year if we had even numbers. Oh, and then we could do the parable of the 10 virgins.
Even if she does come, we still wouldn't have enough.
What do you mean?
I'm not going.
Why not?
Let me see. Bears, cougars, coyotes, forest fires, moose. Yeah, moose. Poison ivy, poison oak, poisonous snakes, wolves, wolverines for starters.
She's your daughter. You have to put your foot down.
It's not that simple.
Until she's 18, it's very simple.
Mainly just because I don't really fit in with the other girls. They don't talk to me like you do.
How do I talk to you?
Just normal, like you're actually interested. None of them really like me. I'm the youngest one, the only beehive.
BEEHIVE?
Oh, we call all the first-year campers beehives.
Why do they call them beehives? Why don't they just call them bees?
I've been saying that for years.
Can I talk to her? Maybe if it comes from her leader and not her mom.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna make any difference.
Phoebe, sweetheart. Lane, could you please excuse us for a second?
Yeah.
Thank you. Phoebe, what's this I hear about you not coming to camp? The girls need you. You're the only beehive. Your mom needs your help. I need your sweet spirit. We're gonna have so much fun. You have to come.
Of course, I would love for you to come, sweetie, but I want it to be your choice.
But it won't be the same without you. Come on, just give it a shot, just for me.
What if I come to the bee's nest with you? I mean, what if I come be a bee in the hive? What if I come to camp with you? Will that change your mind?
I'm gonna start packing.
Looks like my work here is done. I will see you both bright and early Tuesday morning, okay? You are gonna get along with the girls so well. Oh, and I can't wait for you to meet my Bree. Okay, toodaloo.
You really don't have to do this.
It's okay. I want to. I mean, it might be good for me to get up in the mountains and...
Thank you.
I just hope I'm not messing up, like, the Mormon vibe or whatever.
No, not at all.
I'm not gonna be totally weirded out by anything, am I?
Noah, he built him, and Arky, Noah, he built him, and Arky, built it out of gopher, barky, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God your glory, rise and shine and give God your glory, rise and shine and give God your glory, children of the Lord.
This was it. I was done for. They were bringing me to a compound to be married off and hidden forever. I was sure of it. The most diabolical part was somehow they made it my decision to go. How did they do it? Carrie Carrington, the mastermind. That's how. You can't tell me that's her real name. It sounded like the leader of the Care Bears or the alter ego of a Christian superhero. Turned out her superpower was endless amounts of energy without a single cup of coffee.
What are the young women's values? Faith, divine nature, individual worth, knowledge, choice and accountability, good works, integrity, and virtue.
All right, girls. I love the mountains. Let's really belt it out for the first years, okay?
Bree was the spawn of Carrie, equal in enthusiasm and energy. She was the president of the girls her age, and she wouldn't go 5 minutes without reminding you. She was usually flanked by her bestie Paige, one of those genetic lottery winners. The kind who would school you in lacrosse on purpose and then steal your boyfriend in AP Chem on accident. Then there's Charlotte. We all know girls who are boy crazy, but when it comes to guys, this one was criminally insane.
Okay, boring. Let's do Mormon boy. Mormon. I know a Mormon boy. He is.
If there's one thing Mormons love more than making up ridiculous songs, it's making up ridiculous names. Hence the Anderson sisters, Michael, Mylika, and McKenna. It's like their parents were playing Scrabble and had to use the same 7 letters to make 7 different names. Yep, there were 4 other M-initialed Anderson siblings I hadn't met. Mindy was your typical attention hog. The girls constantly doing accents and impressions, and she wasn't bad either. I guess when you live in a community of conformity, you have to find creative ways to express yourself. Good for her.
I know a Mormon boy. He is my pride and joy.
Hannah's parents said she had to go to camp or she couldn't get her driver's license, so she decided to bite the bullet and bring her brooding angst along with her. She claimed to only listen to obscure bands or rock legends, but I definitely saw some 1D on her playlist.
Someone's been reading my Bible. Someone's been reading, I know.
But I didn't blame her. Even One Direction is better than those camp songs.
And it's a great combo. Keeping the commandments is so cool. Choose the right, don't be a fool. Choose the right at home and school. Keeping the commandments is cool.
last chance to use the bathroom. Next time, it'll be in the Toolies.
Is this where we're meeting Nedra and the Bishop?
Yep. And you are on box duty.
Right. Okay, ladies, we're entering the unclogged portion of the journey. Kindly place all cell phones, iPods, iPads, Androids, etc. in the box. We're just gonna send one last text.
Oh, to your entire JV football team, I'm gonna miss you so much. Send.
The beauty of mass text.
Is that everything, Hannah? Any more?
That's it, I promise.
I guarantee the internet will still be here when you get back. You okay? Hope our craziness isn't too much for you.
I'm fine.
Good.
I kept saying I was fine. I wasn't fine. The drive up here was this bizarre. How much stranger could it get? Here comes Leather and Chains.
Sister Rockwell, Bishop Rudd, I didn't know you two were coming up together.
Oh, actually, I blew a radiator belt up around Jacob's Bend, and luckily, Sister Rockwell saw me with the hood up and offered to give me a lift.
Would have beat you here, but Bishop had to stop and toss his cookies at mile marker 18. Guess he had trouble with the curves.
Hey, I want you both to meet my step-niece, Lane. She was nice enough to come up with Phoebe for the week.
Lane, it's nice to meet you.
Me too.
Soldier,
Hi.
glad to have you in the ranks. That's a fine-looking fanny pack. Mark of a real camper. Too bad you're not one of my YCLs. Probably know more than most of these divas.
Be kind, Sister Rockwell.
I am being kind. They want to be divas. That's all the rage these days. Just like that Beyonce lady.
What are YCLs?
Youth camp leaders. Bree and Paige this year. Good luck. Hello, my little divas.
Hey, Sister Rockwell.
Glad you could make it, Phoebster. I was worried you were going to go AWOL on us. You don't have that little rat of a dog with you, I hope. That thing is cute, but it sure hasn't earned the rank of a real dog, if you ask me.
Well, looky here, if it isn't the famed bike gang Hex Angels. Glad you made in one piece.
Are you kidding? This is the safest thing on the road. I wouldn't trade it for any of those four-wheeled sardine cans.
Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to have room for one more in this sardine can, would you?
Oh, sorry, Bishop. No room at the inn. We are having quite the sing-along in here, and it is the party wagon, so I am sure that nobody wants to give up a seat.
I'll do it. I'll trade you.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure that Sister Rockwell feels comfortable riding with a minor. Sorry.
As long as she wears a helmet. Saddle up.
Bishop, why don't you ride up front and I'll sit in the back with Phoebe?
No complaints here.
All right, next stop, Spring Lake.
It's real nice of you to help Phoebe, but you don't have to do this. Last chance. Give the word, and I'll turn this hog around, and I'll take you back to town.
I already came this far. Might as well just give it a shot.
Hoorah. Now listen up. You're very close to the ground, so you're going to feel the vibrations. And don't be embarrassed if you let out a few air biscuits. It's natural. Let it happen. Now hold on tight and lean with the curbs, baby.
Dear Heavenly Father, we are so thankful to be here at Girls Camp. We are thankful that we arrived safely, and we are so thankful for this beautiful campsite. Please bless us that we will be safe and keep our hearts open. Bless us to have a spiritual experience and to grow closer as young women. And let us be able to enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. We are so thankful for our leaders and their time and dedication and preparation that they have put into making this such a special experience for us. And we ask these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
All right, you beautiful pipsqueaks, listen up. If you were expecting this year to be a relaxing week of kumbaya, you can forget it. Sister Sergeant Major Nedra Rockwell doesn't believe in easy. This is girls' camp, not Club Med. Now don't worry, there'll be plenty of time for the touchy-feely stuff, and that's important. Sister Carrington has prepared quite the spiritual journey for y'all, but as far as the wilderness survival portion goes, you're in my world. Now, we've prepared 3 tents, one for the beehives, the Maya maids, and the laurels. You're to assemble your tents in your respective ranks and return and report. You can solicit help from the other groups if needed, but no adults. Capiche?
Capiche.
Now, before I turn you loose, I'm going to turn the time over to Sister Carrington for some foofy stuff.
Thank you, Sister Rockwell.
Thank you, Sister Rockwell.
I have something special for you, but if you want it, you're going to have to really dig deep. Well, go on.
Okay. Come on, girls. How far down did you put it?
Only one way to find out.
Okay, come on.
What do you think it is?
Oh, I hope it's lunch. I'm starving.
How can you be starving? We literally just ate.
I don't know. Maybe I have a higher metabolism.
What's that supposed to mean? Ladies, please. We're almost there.
Maybe it's a dead, decaying body. Like of some old prospector named Wally Pickleshoe who died while searching for the mother lode.
It's not a dead body. Just a little bit deeper.
Oh, yeah!
Dig it up! Dig it up!
What could it be?
Open it!
There's one for each of you.
These are your golden rules for camp this year. Each day's theme and schedule is outlined in great detail. I've also included the entire camp manual as well as all of your certification requirements. Everything you need to complete this journey.
Well, what are all these pages stuck together in the back?
Thank you for asking, Charlotte. The sealed portion of the tablets is for your own personal journaling. Simply remove the thick rubber bands at each end and it will reveal blank pages that you can use to record your thoughts and feelings and experiences while here at camp. Okay, Bishop, is there anything that you'd like to add before we kick this camp into full gear?
Sure. Girls, these sisters have dedicated countless hours to making sure that you have a good time up here and that you really feel the spirit. You're in good hands. I'm going to make myself pretty scarce around here. Got my pup tent. I've got the Hunger Games on audiobook, so I can finally find out what all the buzz is about. So I'll be around if you need me, but this week is really about you. So have a good time.
Thank you, Bishop.
Ew. How old are these teepees?
Sister Rockwell said she used them at her girls' camp.
Oh, more like Custer's last stand.
Why couldn't we stay somewhere with cabins, like last year?
The instructions are so old you can't even read them.
Oh, who cares about the instructions, okay? We'll figure it out. Besides, if we hurry, we can get in some lake time for dinner, so.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh. So this will
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you sure this is a good idea? They've never done this before.
They'll never learn if we baby them.
Yeah, but...
Harry, we agreed to do this Nedra's way. Let's just see how they do.
Like that?
Yeah.
And just grab like... Yep.
To be precise, not to us.
I think it's a fence.
This goes to the bottom of that.
Well, that doesn't seem like that makes.
It looks like a top piece. Home sweet home.
Is anyone else disturbed by the plethora of leftover poles and fabric?
I'm sure it's just extra.
Yeah, like we could build a whole extra teepee with them.
Do you guys need any help?
Oh, no, I think we're fine. Do you need help with a rain cap, though? I can help you guys. It's kind of tricky.
Oh, no, it's okay. It, like, never rains up here, so we should be fine.
It's probably better if...
You know what? We'll be by the lake. Come meet us when you're ready. Bye.
Oh, I call first canoe. I call second with Bree.
Wait, Paige and Bree, wait for me. First canoe sounds fun.
Whoopie freaking do.
You can go with them if you want to. I can probably just handle this by myself.
Oh, you kidding? I want to see what this actually is supposed to look like.
Okay. Help me with the canvas, then.
Hannah! Melissa!
No!
Life's about taking risks, girls. We're living once. Down in the canoe.
You sit down in the canoe.
What are you doing? Oh, I like to put the tarp on the inside of the tent. It's a little trick my dad taught me. It'll keep us dry.
The other girls didn't do it.
I know. Why don't you go grab the bags? I'm gonna finish this up.
Oh, sure. Don't tell anyone. I snuck around the ark.
Dogs aren't allowed here. What are you doing?
Roxy's a service animal. She's allowed anywhere.
No. It could be really dangerous for her. There's a lot of wild animals out here. What if she gets out?
I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Don't tell anyone, please.
It's okay. I'm not gonna tell anybody. She's here now. We're gonna just have to deal with it. Keep her in the tent as much as we can. Only let her out when we have to, okay? If she barks, it's over.
Oh, she does not bark, like, ever.
Let's hope so.
Time for the devotional.
Okay. Put her in the carrier. This will be our little secret, okay?
Okay.
You don't ever even complete all the things that you need to complete, so you don't even get the charm.
That doesn't matter.
It matters if you want to look like this.
Repent ye! Repent ye! The flood is coming! God is watching you! Repent!
And behold, the people were filled with wickedness and mocked his teachings. And the Lord saw that the people would not listen to Noah, so he told Noah that they must be destroyed. But the Lord found favor with Noah and told him to build an ark. And in order to preserve the beauty and nature of the earth, the Lord commanded Noah to bring in animals of every kind into the boat. Of every kind onto the boat. And they all came together in the ark as one family. Now remember this as you face this year's trial of faith.
Which we are totally gonna pass with perfection this year, right, girls?
It's like the main activity of camp. I've never done one, but imagine a Sunday school lesson taught by Indiana Jones.
Each of you are as unique and beautiful as the many animals on the ark. So we've put you into twos, and you're going to choose a spirit animal and then discuss why you chose that animal.
We've provided some craft materials for you, just some basic paints and construction paper, nothing special. So let's get to work.
Can't we both win? Just pick fangs or horns. Fangs.
Something that's like admired.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, like the most important animal.
And like maybe like cute hair.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone's being so boring. We gotta come up with something more original.
Yeah, animals were so last year. Mindy, be careful.
Washable.
Don't move. It's cold. You don't want to look like a raccoon. We should do something endangered, like narwhals, beluga whales, condors. What do you think?
It's up to you. I don't...
All right, so we chose lions because they're super fast,
They're really strong, and they just protect everybody else.
Not like we're rulers over you. Well, I mean, we kind of are. But not in like a dictator type way, just more of a natural leader and protector type way, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I wanted to be a lone wolf because they do whatever they want and they're not afraid of anything. But Mikkel just loves bunny rabbits or whatever, so we chose
jackrabbits! Because they love to run free, and they're also funny and clever, and they have big families. Just like me. Hannah made us have fangs.
We are the rock giants! You know, from the Noah movie, which, like, nobody saw. Well, anyways, we thought they were totally sweet, and we, like, really wish that they had survived the flood.
And even though my parents say the movie is sacrilegious, I don't care, because Shem and Ham and Japheth were so hot in it. Like, I was totes jealous of Hermione.
We chose dogs because they're loving, loyal, and they can sense danger and warn others.
But also because they're super cute, but our dad won't let us have one.
We chose an endangered species, Galapagos giant tortoises.
We chose them because they're wise, they live to a very old age, and even though it may take them a while, they always get where they want to go.
And no matter how far they travel, they're never far from home.
All right, what do you say we sing one more song before we hit the hay, okay? The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock.
Oh, the wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rains came tumbling down. Oh, the rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up.
Good night, ladies. Let us know if you need anything.
All right, we start at like 7 a.m. Michael, the log cabin. I need just a little bit longer.
Let's see. So would you rather marry a man that you know is a serial killer, kills every day, but he's still like a good guy, like you love him? Or would you rather marry a man that all he ever says is manamana?
You ever heard about mantis shrimp?
No.
So, they're like these shrimp that live like way, way, way down at the bottom of the ocean, like thousands of feet under. And they can get up to like a foot long.
The glacier's so cool because it was like this big block of ice, and it's up at the mountain, and you have to hike up pretty far. But once you get up there, I think it's like 5 miles.
Okay, but like, if I asked him what he wanted for breakfast in the morning, would he say manamana?
Yeah.
Trust me on this.
Nana, do you want Michael to brush your hair? You have a little.
No, I don't brush my hair.
Oh. Do you want to put Roxy away? I'll get the light.
All right, girls. Good night. Love you all.
He always says manamana.
Like manamana. Manamana.
It's you gotta choose.
I choose a serial killer.
Good choice.
If an aspen gets hurt, like it shoots out 12 different aspens from its roots, and they just keep growing. And if they get hurt, they shoot out like 10 or 12 more. And so they're like the largest living organisms on the earth. And the largest one is 106 acres down in Utah, and it's the biggest thing, like living thing on earth.
Ever?
Yeah. Oh, did you know that if you chop off the top of a pineapple, like the leaf part, and you plant it, then it grows another pineapple on top of it? Yeah.
Does it rain? It like never rains up here. Remember? It'll probably just blow over. We did the tarp trick. We should be fine.
You think the others are okay?
Is the teepee leaking? Probably because we didn't put the rain cap on.
Look how much rain comes in when I push in the sides.
Stop pushing the sides, Michael.
We are gonna die! We are gonna be struck by lightning! And we are gonna die! Forget about lightning! We're gonna drown! This is the end!
Come on. Can't be that bad.
Katniss drew back her bow, swiftly and mercilessly, sending an arrow deep into the heart.
No. They're gonna see Roxy.
We have to let them in.
Oh my gosh! Thank you guys so much! You saved our lives!
Think the Laros are okay?
Can you keep a secret?
Ow! I've always heard the saying, no good deed goes unpunished. This was the first time I really understood what it meant. I only logged a total of about 45 minutes of sleep that night. But at least we were dry. Thanks for the tip, Dad. Thanks a lot.
Well, looky here. A little nest of estrogen. What happened to my teepees?
Sister Rockwell, we tried to wake you. The storm was crazy. It just collapsed both of our teepees.
That's odd. This teepee seemed to endure the very same storm, and it's still standing, like the Alamo.
Well, maybe we missed a few steps in the setup.
Lane and Phoebe seem to figure it out. Even used the Campbell inner lining technique. What's wrong? Too proud to take a hint from the first years?
All right, Sister Rockwell, let's just calm down, okay? Because I'm sure that the girls didn't mean to...
Calm down? You're not the one whose gear is spread all over God's fine creation. Okay. I need to give myself a little bit of time out.
Is everything okay?
Tip-top. Just need to cool the engine. I have a system and it works.
Girls, why don't we go get some breakfast and we'll give Sister Rockwell some space?
Sorry for losing my cool. After all, it's just equipment. Just heirloom teepees from my first year at girls' camp.
Well, do you want us to help you?
No need. You girls have a big hike ahead of you. You better fuel up.
You sure you don't want any help?
Oh, I'm fine. It's my fault. I should have helped him in the first place. But you'll have to go on the hike without me. This'll take the better part of the day to dry everything out.
Our YCLs have it covered.
I hope that works out for you.
Six miles? My certification says I only need to do 5.
Well, then I guess you get to go that extra mile. Lucky us. Hey, don't blame me. It was your YCL's idea. They seem to think you were up for the challenge.
That's before we had to pack 10 girls into one tent during a monsoon.
Yeah, well, our leaders ignored our cries for help.
We agreed to forgive each other, all right? We were all partly responsible for what happened last night.
Except for me and Larry. Phoebe, it's true. We're the only ones that took time to do our tents correctly.
That's enough, Phoebe.
I don't want to ruin it, but I do have a special surprise for you at the top of the hike.
If it's the feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment, I'm not interested.
You'll have to see.
Out of here, you worst guy! I know, worse, why don't you?
I think he already has.
Little brat!
What is the deal, ladies? All right, guys, come on, circle up. We have been here less than 24 hours and you're already at each other's throats. Have you forgotten why we're here? I think we need an appreciation break. That's right, spread out, 30 minutes solo time. You can relax, journal, whatever, but I just want you to enjoy yourselves and appreciate the beauty surrounding you.
In your eyes, the world disappears, 'cause I love you.
Is this our special reward?
Oh, ladies, hi. Hope you're enjoying your hike this fine morning.
Looks like you survived the storm.
Yeah, we got a bit soggy, but we're fine.
Good to know. You know, we have a station just 2 miles up this path if you need anything.
I do need to warn you, there have been some reports of bears around, so just be careful.
Of course.
And if you do come across a black bear, do not play dead, because it will eat you.
That's crazy.
Wait, what do you do?
With a black bear, you actually stand your ground, make yourself a little bigger, and make a lot of noise.
What about grizzlies?
With grizzlies, you actually do want to play dead. You're going to want to cuddle up in fetal position, hold your neck like this. Does take guts, but it's the best chance you got.
As long as you keep your food tied up or in a vehicle, you should be fine.
Yeah. Well, we will be heading on our way and leave you ladies on yours.
Yeah, yes, on our way.
Bye.
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 Bye. You guys are ridiculous.
Phoebe.
Especially you, Mom. Telling Dad you have a crush on the park ranger.
I was being polite.
Let's go already.
They were like Greek gods.
Can I journal about them for 30 minutes?
Is it really flirting?
No, please, you're only being polite.
I've been to Spring Lake at least a dozen times, but I have never seen a hot forest ranger, let alone 2. They usually have disgusting mustaches and are really nerdy, but these guys? Wow. Maybe all the praying and spiritual devotionals were paying off. They sure gave us a little pep in our step. We could have hiked twice as far as we planned to that day. Come to think of it, I think we did.
Okay. That's really weird. Does this log look familiar to anyone?
Don't be silly, it's a log. They all look the same. You know, I'm sure it's just right up around this bend.
Yeah, let's keep going. Come on.
All right, let's do it. All right. No.
All right, that's definitely the same tree.
Oh my gosh, I told you we've just been going around in circles.
No, that's impossible, Hannah. Okay, I mean, the glacier should be right there.
Maybe it melted. We could always go back and ask the rangers.
I give up. Okay, this map is so stupid. We've been hiking for hours. We haven't gotten anywhere. I'm going back.
Oh, no, you're not. I have a special surprise for everybody when we reach the top, remember?
We don't care about the surprise, Mom.
Well, then you better start caring, all right? Because I didn't lug this all the way up the mountain for nothing. So you turn your spoiled little butt around and start looking for the glacier. What's wrong, McKenna?
We don't see B-U-T-T in our family.
Well, we do in mine.
Okay, let's just take a look at the map again.
Be my guest.
Look, I think you just had the map oriented wrong. Because that was north, and so the glacier must be that way.
Okay, well, then where's the trail?
They can be really tricky to find, but I'm sure if we go that direction, we'll find a trail marker. Come on. See? Trail marker.
Huzzah! Great work, Lane.
Your last name isn't Grills, perchance.
She's our secret weapon.
Don't just rush off. I have a surprise. Remember?
I'm not stupid, you know.
I've never said you were.
I get it. You're new. You know, you want to try and impress people, but you don't have to make other people look dumb in the process.
I'm not trying to impress anyone.
Kind of seems like you are. I mean, just be yourself, you know? People like you better that way. I'm just saying.
For the record, if you've heard that Mormon girls are perfect little angels that are never catty or manipulative, you're dead wrong. I'm just saying. How dare she claim I was making her look stupid? She was doing a fine job of that on her own. I shouldn't have let it get to me so bad, but hey, I'm no perfect angel myself. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you in the face. I was just messing around.
Sure, it was just an accident.
Of course it was an accident. That's what happens when you horse around like the Boy Scouts, and that goes for everyone. Okay, just take this tissue and hold it to your nose until the bleeding stops, all right? Maybe I can lighten the mood with what I have in my pack. Find a clean patch of snow and fill up these cups because it's time for snow cones!
I cannot believe you carried those all the way up here.
Good thing I did. We need a morale boost bad, myself included. Plus up here, a little sugar goes a long way. Oh, I got 4 more flavors. What? Oh, wait till you taste pina colada. So good.
Except for cherry. I hate cherry.
There's a lot of flavors to choose from. Pina colada.
All right, here.
I don't know if I want tiger's blood or breeze blood.
Hilarious, Mindy.
Disgusting. Exactly what I was going for. Thanks.
Hey girls, what do we say to Sister Carrington?
Well,
Thank you so much. You're welcome. But as you eat, I want you to think of something. How did I come to share this delicious treat? Well, It took a little planning, sacrifice, creativity, and a little help from Mother Nature. But in the end, oh, how sweet the reward. Now, look at the bottom of your cups. Don't show anyone, but if you remove the tape, it will reveal the name of your secret sister.
We're in the middle of nowhere. How are we supposed to buy each other gifts?
You can't. No one's buying secret sister gifts this year. You're gonna have to use a little planning, creativity, sacrifice, a little help from Mother Nature. Find it, make it, write it, whatever, but it has to come from you and it should mean something.
Mom.
I didn't say it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it.
I still don't know if Carrie assigned Bree as my secret sister on purpose, or if it was just bad karma for busting her nose with an ice ball. But either way, I wasn't looking forward to it. That was no secret.
Welcome home, weary travelers. I'm starting to worry about you. Almost sent up smoke signals. Got the tents all dry, and you'll find your clothes on the line. Sort them out yourselves. I'm not your mother. Well, you turning in already? What's the deal?
We're just gonna take like a tiny nap, okay?
Who takes a nap at 6 p.m.?
It's been a long day.
I don't remember nap time in the golden schedule.
It's okay. Let him rest a bit. I'll just shuffle some things around later.
As long as you're okay with it, but they still have their dinner duties tonight.
I'll wake him up in a bit.
In that case, I'm gonna go take hammock duty for a little bit.
Jealous. You know, come to think of it, I'm just gonna lay the seat back in the van and just rest my eyes for a little bit.
Fine. More time for whittling. What's wrong? You're not sleepy?
I can't sleep when it's light out.
You got a knife? I think after all these years, I'd be a better whittler. I think that's the best looking carved mule I've seen. Trust me, I've seen a lot.
I'm just messing around.
Messing around? Please. 64 years and I've never seen anyone your age whittle like that.
What are you working on?
This is a faith key. I make it for all the girls. This one's for you. Oh, or it will be when I'm finished with it.
What's a faith key?
It's a little something to remind you that faith is the key to solve any problem. Big or small, it all starts with faith.
Can't solve everything.
I'm sure it can. Just not always exactly in the way you want it to.
Sound like my dad.
He was a good man, wasn't he?
How do you know?
Holly thought we should be aware of the situation.
Great. So now everyone knows?
Just Carrie and I and Phoebe, of course. Are you upset that she told us?
I just don't see how it's anybody's business.
She wanted us to know so that we could be more caring, more sensitive to how you're feeling.
Why would you guys care? Not even part of your church.
We don't care. We don't care that you're not a member. If you're with us, you're family, and we'll try to treat you as such. Do you know where this is from?
No.
Vietnam. I got it on my second tour there. Most people don't know that there were women on the front lines, but we were there. Most of us were nurses. We were so close to the fighting that when the battle ended, they'd bring us all of the wounded, no matter what side they were on. One of the questions we were asked was, what did you do when you had a Viet Cong soldier? I'd say, same thing we did with one of our own. That was given to me by a Viet Cong soldier who was on the wrong end of a grenade. They brought him to us in pieces, but the good Lord helped us put him back together. I'll never forget the look of gratitude in his eyes when he gave it to me. This reminds me that God doesn't care about sides. We're all his children. We should treat each other as brothers and sisters.
So, I guess that means I shouldn't have chucked a snowball at Bree's face today.
On purpose?
No, kind of.
Bet it was a sight.
blood just went.
Dang, I missed all the drama. Well, I don't know how you can make that right, but I have an idea where you can start. Now, according to the Golden Doohickey, Bree is supposed to be on dinner duty tonight. Maybe you could switch.
I don't know. She's already accused me of trying to impress everybody. That'll probably just make it worse.
She's a 17-year-old girl, so no promises, but my guess is she'll be too hungry to complain.
I hope they like it. It's a family recipe.
Well, if it tastes half as good as it smells, you'll be camp queen by sundown.
Is that a real thing?
No, and don't mention it to Sister Carrington. She has enough ideas. Now for the moment of truth.
Please tell me this isn't a dream.
Just like clockwork.
Oh my god, I think we overslept.
Oh boy, looks like I got a visit from the snooze fairy. Oh, will you look at that? Everything's set up. Oh, can I have some?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, this is delicious. Oh, I'm so proud of my Bree for sticking to the schedule without me reminding. Where is she? I want to kiss the cook.
Sorry, so sorry. I don't know what happened. I'll start cooking right away. I guess we're not following the schedule.
You guys were asleep, and I thought I could just switch you nights.
You could have woken me up and asked.
It's okay. Just take her night.
It's not okay. It was my night. I was supposed to do it.
Bree, honey, why don't you come and get some food? I think you might be a little hangry.
I'm not hangry, Mom. I don't understand why nobody cares about following the golden rules. I mean, we have a schedule, and people are just doing other people's jobs and everything. It's just...
No, she's right. We shouldn't break the golden rules by helping people out.
Whatever, Mindy, you know what I mean. I'm just trying to be the best YCL that I can be, and apparently I'm like the worst one ever.
Bee, don't say that.
No, you're not, Bree. I was only kidding. It was a total joke.
What did I tell you?
I made no promises, but it ain't over yet. Here's your olive branch, my dear.
I was gonna make chicken parm, and I just prepared for it.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I know I should have asked you. I just felt really bad about earlier, and I wanted to let you sleep. Anyway, I hope you like it. It's a family recipe, and if anything, it fills a hole.
Thanks.
You're welcome. There's a story in the Bible where Esau trades his entire birthright to his brother Jacob for a bowl of soup. My dad swore it must have been bread bowl chili. Done right, it's the single most satisfying meal on the planet.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I know, right? It's like there are little bits of Harry Styles in there.
That is disgusting.
Nom 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 nom.
He claimed that wars have been fought and peace has been made over our family recipe. Good thing, too, because I needed a win. Thanks, Dad. For real this time.
One more time! One more time! Janet this time!
gotta be kidding me. I don't know what you've got going on over there, but I don't like it.
See ya, Roxy.
Oh no.
Come on, fess up. Last chance, here I come.
Oh.
What's going on here, ladies?
Phoebe, honey, do you have something to tell us?
Sorry to scare you. It was just me and Mylika.
May I ask why you're barking like a dog in the middle of the night?
We couldn't sleep, so we all decided we would try to make the noises of our spirit animals.
You all decided this?
Yeah, we thought that it would help us reconnect with each other.
I don't hear any tortoises.
Tortoises are completely silent. They only make noises when they're mating.
Okay, I've heard enough. I know you guys are bonding in some strange, girly way, and I think that's great, but could you please just save it until sunup?
Sure. Yeah, totally.
Wonderful. I'll see you in the morning.
I am really proud of you girls.
McKenna and Mylika, wow, you guys freaked me out. You sounded just like Roxy.
That's crazy.
Good night.
Good night.
Hi. Thought you said they didn't like you.
I'm as surprised as you are.
Are you kidding me? What's wrong? We're just being our spirit animals.
Spirit animals? Really, Mom? What kind of animal was that?
That's my cougar.
It sounded more like an angry gerbil.
Well, this gerbil wants you guys to wake up. It's the long-awaited day, the trial of faith.
All right, up and at 'em, girls. Come on. Let's do this. I have never lost a trial of faith, and I'm not about to do it now. So get up.
Bree, wait, don't we have a service project first?
She's right. And I have a doozy lined up for you.
Can we please just sleep for half an hour longer? It is so early.
No, the Rangers are coming in a half hour. If you want to have food in your belly before we leave, you better get going. I don't know what all the fuss is about. They're just gonna get dirty anyway.
Oh, it's just nice to look presentable, you know?
Yeah, for your ranger boyfriends, Mom.
Phoebe!
Oh, there you are, Bishop. I was getting worried about you.
Sorry. I just finished book 2. So addicting, right? That Katniss is so resilient.
Here are the coordinates to the Ark. Follow the instructions precisely. This is kind of the capstone of the entire theme, so we have to get everything just right.
I won't let you down.
Okay, we should be there sometime this evening. Thank you so much.
Sure.
All right, let's move. Come on.
May I say you ladies look lovely this morning?
You really do, and I'm sorry we're late. That's on us. Ranger Hobie here thought he saw a yellow-billed cuckoo on the way up here, so we had to stop and investigate.
Turns out I'm the cuckoo. It was just a mockingbird up to his old tricks. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Yellow-billed cuckoos are rarely found this far west.
Well, looky here. Not only is she cute, but she's got a brain in her head.
Hopefully she's got some muscles on the old arm skis, because we got a lot of fences to mend.
Will Ranger Craig or Ranger Jeff be joining us?
No, sorry. You're stuck with us. But word on the trail is we're pretty cool, too.
Where did they go?
They got sent on a special mission.
Yeah.
Really?
During the flash flood, a bevy of otter pups got separated from Mama Otter. So they're out there just working around the clock, trying to get that family reunited.
Do they need any help?
I don't think they do. But good news, we need a lot of help. So what do you say we all get this party started?
Break it down.
Where do we start?
Glad you asked. We're gonna take all the decayed logs, pop them off this fence, and load them up over by the truck.
Once that's done, Zarino, we're gonna put the new ones on where the old ones once were. Yep, we got a lot of work after that, too. It's gonna be lots of work, all day round.
I'm totally telling Dad that you have a crush on a park ranger.
Please stop talking.
The Spirit of God, like a fire, is burning. Latter-day glory begins to come forth. Visions and blessings of all are returning. And angels are coming to visit the earth. We'll sing and we'll shout with the armies of heaven. Hosanna, Hosanna.
It's probably better we didn't see Ranger Craig and Jeff again. They probably wouldn't have lived up to the images of perfection we'd created in our minds. And you guys were nice and really helpful, mustaches and all. It didn't take long for Charlotte to find them cute in a way. They were still boys after all. There was something special about that morning that had nothing to do with the Rangers. It was the first time that everyone was together and everyone was having fun. It was hard work, but we built something awesome together. Best of all, there was no drama. Until we got back to camp.
You gotta hurry up, kids. I need a snack before you start to try it.
No, I'm hungry too.
I mean, like, I feel like this is like super.
Is this a prank?
No, it was a bear.
A bear? We have to go tell the leaders. Come on.
Roxy! 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 Roxy!
Stay together. The bear still may be near.
Is everyone here?
Where's Phoebe? She was just here. She was just with us.
Phoebe!
Phoebe!
Phoebe! Phoebe! Phoebe! Phoebe! Phoebe!
Roxy's gone.
We left Roxy at home.
Phoebe snuck her on the ark. We've been hiding her. I'm so sorry. I should have told you.
We have to go after her.
Holly, wait! You stay here and you stay together. Holly, wait.
Let's say a prayer. Come on. Dear Heavenly Father, please bless that we'll be able to find Phoebe. Please protect her from the bear. Please keep Roxy safe. We ask these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
She went this way.
How do you know?
The tracks go in this direction. They went the wrong way.
Wait, we're supposed to stay here.
We have to go after her.
I'm going with her.
Roxy! Come here, girl! Roxy!
Phoebe? 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 Phoebe?
Roxy!
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Phoebe! Phoebe! Oh, we are so worried about you. I'm so glad you're okay.
Let's get you back to camp. Come on, let's get you back. Oh. Everything's gonna be okay. I promise, okay? It's going to be alright. It's going to be okay.
Stop telling her everything's gonna be okay. Her dog is dead. That's not okay.
Maybe she's still alive. Let's just say a prayer and...
You already said a prayer and it didn't work. Okay? Just leave us alone and let us deal with this right now. Praying is not gonna help.
Look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
What do we do?
Phoebe, that's a grizzly bear, not a black bear, right?
It's a grizzly bear, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, me too. Do you remember what to do?
Play dead and cover your neck.
Okay, I think she's right. Wait, are you sure? Get down. For some people, praying comes naturally. For others, they have to be sniffed by an 800-pound grizzly bear before they realize its importance. We probably sat there in the fetal position for a good 30 minutes before we dared look up and see if the bear had really gone. A good part of me didn't want to move at all. I knew the moment we did, Phoebe would have to be reminded of her pain, and I couldn't stand to see her that way.
Well, it looks like Kane's about 6 miles east by now.
How can you be sure?
Well, we tag all the bears for research purposes, and when we need to find them, we turn on the old GPS.
We'll keep an eye on him.
You guys should be okay to stay here as long as you keep your food tied up.
And if you have any candy, you must stash it away.
Mustache, that's how I remember.
That's very nice of you, sir, but I think it would be better if we packed out early.
Okay, well, let us know if we can do anything for you. We're here for you and Mother Nature.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Right.
You heard it, ladies. Tear it down, or what's left of it.
Wait. This is all my fault. I'm the one that left the syrup out like an idiot. Don't punish the girls because of my carelessness.
No, it's my fault. He probably smelled dog food, too. Phoebe didn't know any better.
There's no need to play the blame game. We're a team, a unit. We're all responsible for our failure here. Come on, we're burning daylight.
All right, I'll call the bishop and tell him to head down.
Okay, just hold on. I have been reciting the young woman's values my whole life, and I don't remember quitting being one of them.
Do you remember the one that's integrity? Or how about choice and accountability?
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, how can we be accountable if we just give up? Look, I know that we messed up. We lied about Roxy, we haven't been treating each other the way that we should, but how can we make things right if we just go home? We have so many more amazing things that we need to do here, and I don't know about you guys, but I desperately need a trial of faith right now. So please, just forgive us for messing up and give us a chance to make it right.
Well, girls, the president has spoken. Is that what you want? Another chance? How about you, Phoebster?
I want to go.
She's heard enough, girls. Let's go.
I know exactly how you feel right now. Your stomach's all clenched and your head feels like it'll never stop pounding. And your heart feels like it's just gone. It's the scariest feeling in the whole entire world. And you feel like it's never ever gonna go away. And in a way, it wouldn't feel right if it did. But I promise you that Roxy doesn't want you to feel this way. If she were here right now, she'd run right up to you. She'd lick your face and she'd tell you she loves you. Tell you it's okay for you to try and be happy again. She'd want you to look around at all these people who love you and who are here for you and who want to help you through this. If you want to go home, we'll go. Okay? Just say the word and we're out of here. But if you want to try and stay and fight through this together, we are all here for you. What do you say?
I want to try. For Roxy.
You all set for this?
Finalized everything with the bishop this morning.
Okay, you asked for it. Time for the trial of faith. If you can complete the trial as a group before sundown, then you've earned the right to stay. If not, then it's sayonara, sweethearts. Is that fair?
Yes.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! This year's Trial of Faith is a quest to reach Noah's Ark. Will you be fit to enter the Ark, or will you be washed away? You must complete this task together, using only the supplies provided in the backpack in front of you, the Holy Bible, and your knowledge of the Golden Rule Books. Prepare to be tried both spiritually and temporally.
Mom, we love you, but can we just please have the first instruction?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And behold, as the daughters of Noah did journey to the ark, they were struck with a plague.
The first trial and already a plague? Come on!
Behold, even their leaders Bree and Paige became ill with fever.
No! Phoebe was struck lame. And Lane fell to the earth as if she were dead.
I wanted that one. Those who were spared did say unto one another, let us bring them to the fount of pure water, that they may drink and be cleansed.
The spring?
Dibs on Phoebe.
Michael!
Yes, Bree.
Faster.
Charlotte.
Pretty quick start.
And a first aid certification.
Pound it. Let's not do that again.
Go. I'm hurrying. I can't a little bit faster. Okay. One, two.
Guys, come on! Hurry up, we're almost there!
Easy for you to say. You're not carrying a moose.
Hey!
Oh, a very cute moose.
Michael, Mindy, just go on without us. Go get the next clue. Okay?
Yes, Bree.
Fast, right around the bend. Go.
We got one chance to make this right. Oh my gosh. So much pressure.
Why do you need that?
Trust me.
gotta go. She's gonna be so happy we found her. You're going so fast!
Depart ye. Go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her. Be ye clean that bear the vessel of the Lord.
What does that mean?
It's Isaiah. No one knows what that means.
Vessel of the Lord. Like, he's blood vessels?
The vase. That's the vessel. It must be dirty.
We have to purify the vase.
We need a fire. Okay, those of you who have use of their legs, grab wood, twigs, and pine needles.
Also, we're gonna need 8 to 10 stones for a fire circle.
No, Lane, you can't help until we cure your plague. Remember?
Right. Sorry. Hey guys, I don't see any matches in here, but I did find this really cool monocle and old-timer mustache.
We've made a huge mistake.
Don't watch it, McKenna. Keep your eyes shut.
Hurry! I had to cool it so it wouldn't burn your face, Bree.
Nice to be alive again.
Good to have you back.
So what now? Where's the next clue?
Was there another clue back there?
No, Bree.
Well, maybe the trial's over and we just won! Hey, cheers! We did it!
What's that?
More Isaiah. Great.
Isaiah 30:14. Okay. It will break in pieces like pottery, shattered so mercilessly that among its pieces not a fragment will be found for taking coals from a hearth or scooping water out of a cistern.
That one was pretty straightforward, actually.
Guys, look. All right, girls. Keep your Bibles handy. This is the marker. We start from here.
Okay. First direction, northeast, 49 degrees.
Okay. How many pieces?
The number of days the flood lasted, times the days it took to create the earth, divided by the width of the ark in cubits.
230.
That was fast, are you sure?
Yeah, 40 times 7 is 280, minus 50 cubits wide is like 230.
Good job, Charlotte.
Yeah. What can I say? The guy's like smart chicks.
Not to be painfully ironic, but it's actually 190.
Maybe. I just did the math.
God created Earth in 6 days. He rested on the 7th one. So 6 times 40 is 240 minus 50 is 190.
Technically, she's right.
You were almost there, though.
It's okay. Guys like almost smart girls, too.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 186, 187, 188, 189, 190. Nice marker, Mom.
Okay, second direction. 290 degrees northwest.
Okay, how many pieces?
The length of the ark in cubits, plus Noah's age at the time of the flood, divided by Goliath's height in feet.
Easy, 100, give or take. 300 cubits long, plus 600 is 900. Goliath was roughly 9 feet tall, so it's not exact, but it's about 100.
Where did you get 9 feet? Mine says he was 6 cubits in a span.
Exactly. Cubits, 450 millimeters, or 18 inches, and so that would be 3.2 meters, or 9.5 feet tall. A span's like this big. Guys, these are common conversions. Everyone should know them.
I think you're actually smarter than Siri.
Well,
come on, guys, let's keep moving.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, look at the sun.
We're running out of time. We have to hurry.
I know. This is the last one. Number of days the floodwater prevailed on the land, times how high the water rose in cubits, divided by the number of lepers that did not return to thank Jesus. Plus, the number of sheep the good shepherd left behind when he went to find the one, minus the one he went to save, times the number of cattle in Pharaoh's dream, minus the age of Methuselah when Noah was born. Come on, Phoebe.
Guys, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be able to finish this one.
No, Phoebe.
No, I refuse to even think another second about it.
Why? Because I see the ark.
has to be a way in. Is there a note or something? Girls, look to the sides.
Is there anything left in the backpack we can use?
Just the stuff we already used. Oh, and the stupid faith key that Sister Rockwell's always making us.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we have to find a way. Okay, we're so close.
I know how we're gonna get in.
How?
Faith. It's the key.
Okay, are you just making fun of us? Like, I honestly can't tell.
No, literally, the faith key. That's how we get into the Ark. Look for a keyhole.
We've already looked everywhere. We're not gonna find anything.
Look harder, Hannah. Okay, we have to find it.
All right. Keyhole. What about in my cracks?
I see it!
Yes! Yes! Hold this. Hold this.
Give me the key.
Enter, my little animal.
You did it, Lena! It was the key!
Goodness, you did it! You survived the flood!
What flood?
I think that's as far as she's gonna go.
It's just not as epic as I pictured in my mind, you know?
Still wish you were on that boat with him.
You know, it's funny, I spent countless months building that ark and trying to make everything perfect and worrying that it wasn't all gonna come together. And then something magical happens like this, you know, that they all come together. And it helps me realize that it wasn't about me or the binder or the ark or any of that. It's just all about them. So as much as I'd love to be on that boat right now, I'm okay just cheering them on from the sidelines, you know? Yeah. At least we tried.
All right, ladies, let's take this party up top.
This is totes beautiful. Great job, ladies. Good job.
Oh, we're so proud.
We love you.
I love you. It was a really good try.
I'm proud of y'all. No place I'd rather be than on this ark with all my little animals.
I wish Roxy was here.
I'm sorry, sweetie. She was a great dog. I know I teased you about her size, but she was as brave as could be. I bet she gave that bear a run for his money.
Phoebe, even though she's gone, she'll always be with you.
I feel like she might be here right now, watching us.
She is here.
Do you feel her too?
No, she's actually right there.
Hey, you missing somebody?
Roxy! Is she okay? Roxy!
She was pretty scared when she found me, but she's in one piece.
If someone had told me a week before that I'd soon be floating in a lake on Noah's Ark, I'd have told them they could jump in that proverbial lake. But when it was real and happening, I didn't wish I was anywhere else. Because in that moment, I was exactly where I was supposed to be, with the ones I was supposed to be with. We spent the rest of camp strictly according to the Golden Rulebook. We sharpened our camp skills, as best as we could at least.
I mean,
passed off all our certifications.
I think this one's okay.
Without major incident.
Yeah, definitely not poisonous.
Appreciated a lot of nature. Maybe too much nature. And had plenty of devotionals.
The parable of the 10 virgins has great meaning in our day. 5 of your lanterns have oil and 5 do not.
With only minimal distraction.
Mine has oil.
I even found some time to do some journaling. But you already knew that. Huh, Dad?
Ooh, did you wrap this yourself? So cute.
And even though I was stressed about it, Bree really liked her secret sister present I made.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
My gift wasn't too bad either.
Ta-da! Led Zeppelin was too long, so...
Thank you.
The last night they did something they call a testimony meeting. It sounds like something lawyers would do before a trial, but it's not. Basically, anyone who wants to can get up and share their thoughts or feelings about life, God, or
I'd like to.
whatever they wanted, really.
This is my last summer here.
You didn't have to go if you didn't want to, only if you felt like it.
To witness this kind of love.
It was nice to hear their different perspectives. When I could understand them. They were sweet, but for the most part it didn't have the same effect on me like it did the others. Until Phoebe had to open her big mouth.
Y'all know that I'm a pretty scared person. I relate with over 60% of the phobias on Wikipedia. When I'm scared, only a few things can actually calm me down, like my dad, my mom, and Roxy. I know Roxy's just a dog, but she's my best friend. When I lost her, I was as scared and sad as I've ever been. Then, when I saw her again, I was so happy, so grateful that I forgot how much it hurt to lose her in the first place. I'm pretty sure that's how heaven's gonna be. Lane, if it hurt this bad to lose Roxy, it must have been 1,000 times worse when you lost your dad. And I promise you that when you see him again in heaven, he will hold you in his arms and oh, that pain and heartache will be washed away in an instant. I think Jesus suffered the worst heartache of all because he loved all of us and wanted to make a way for us to be the ones we love again. I know in my heart that God is real, that we are his children and he loves us. I say this in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, girls, for sharing your testimonies. Well, if everyone's gone that wanted a chance to speak, then we'll go ahead and say the closing prayer.
Wait. Can I say something?
Of course.
I want to thank you all for allowing me to be a part of this. I want to thank Sister Carrington for pressuring me into it. But seriously, I really, really needed this. I want to thank Sister Rockwell for helping keep me here. I was just about ready to beg you to take me back home that day in the sidecar, but something about her leather jacket and her chaps told me I should probably write it out. Holly, if your brother has even half of the sincerity and kindness that you do, my mom is a very, very lucky lady. Phoebe, you are so smart. You've taught me more random facts than I could probably ever remember in my lifetime, but what you said just now, I will never, ever forget. I still don't know what I believe in, or if I'm even ready to try and figure all that out for myself, but I want to thank you all for bringing me closer to a place where I can start. If there is one thing I know for sure, it's that there's something very, very special about all of you. You're all really, really good Christians. And the world is a better place because of you. Amen?
Thank you, Lane. Now, do I have any volunteers for a closing prayer?
I'll say it. Wait. I know I already went, but I just have something else that I need to say.
I feel like this past year we've really been struggling as a group. You know, we've been cliquish. We have been fighting over the stupidest things and just have not been treating each other the way we should. And I feel like that's mostly my fault. Before I came to camp, I said a prayer, and I asked Heavenly Father to help me find the strength as Laurel present to be the type of leader that I needed to be to help us come together as a group. And I feel like the answer to that prayer was you, Lane. Your unselfish and loving example towards Phoebe and your acceptance of all of us showed me the type of young woman that I want to be. So I appreciate you saying that we all helped you, but the truth is, you helped us so much more. So thank you. Come here.
No more. I even prepared a little something. Instead of complaining about how old and cheesy your camp songs were, I decided to write a new cheesy song for you guys to learn. This is my first time singing it in front of anybody, so be nice. Drove for miles up this dusty road. I felt so lost and on my own with you. With you. Life has had me up a creek, but I've been up here this entire week with you. With you. And I'm feeling a little better. And I think it comes down to a few small letters. T-O-G to the E to the T. And then you add on her, and that's together. T-O-G to the E to the T. And then you add on her, and we're together. Together keeps the bears far away off in their lairs. Together we are dry in the rain. Together here we are underneath the sky of stars. Together we share joy and pain. T-O-G to the E to the T. And then you add on her, and that's together. T-O-G to the E to the T. And then you add on her, and we're together. T-O-G to the E to the T. And then you add on her, and it's together. T-O-G. When camp was over, I knew I wouldn't see most of those girls anymore. But that song would keep their faces in my mind forever. Together keeps the bears far away off in their lairs. Together we stay dry in the rain. Together here we are underneath this night of stars. Together we share joy and pain. When I got home, Mom asked me how it went. It was hard to explain. It wasn't at all what I expected, but it was exactly what I expected. It wasn't scary, but somehow it was terrifying. It wasn't that fun, but looking back, it was a blast. It was what it was, and if you weren't there, you just couldn't know. No matter what happens in my life, I will look back and be proud to say that once I was a beehive.
Told you before that I'd see you all again. I was scared and believe me, I needed you to send all your love with open arms. All your love with open arms. I needed you more than I thought I ever would. You came to me and did the best that you could. Close the door and bless your heart. You gave it and I took that fateful step. I watch you sleeping for hours as you dream of better lives filled with happiness, thrown away your lonely mess. I know the end of the story, and it always turns out the same. Well, there's love and there's pain, and everything around you just falls on you. Yeah, everything around you just falls on you. Yeah, everything around you just falls on you like rain.
When the storm is coming and you need some cover, when the trouble's rising, pulling you under, when the sun's on fire and you need some shade, when your feet are moving but you're going no place, I got your back. Hey, don't worry about that. Hey, I got your back. Hey, don't worry about that. I got your back. Hey, don't worry about that. Hey, I got your back. Hey, I got your back, back, back. When your head is swimming, I'll be your air. When you run in circles, I'll be your square. When you stumble, take a little tumble,